What's going on, y'all? It is 10:23 at night. The video last week left off with me being on my way to Republic. I've now been here for 6 hours and 14 minutes waiting to get loaded. And this guy in this bay, because there's 4 bays, 4 or 5, he's been loaded. He's tarped his load, and now he's just chilling, sitting there in the bay. Like, dude, seriously, what the hell? But anyway, I'm seriously debating on contacting my my dispatcher and being like, who's paying for my detention time? Because this is ridiculous. Yeah. But I hope you liked I hope you liked last week's video. I hope you enjoy this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe for me if you do. And we'll see you on the flip side. Peace. Hey there, guys. It is 4:43 in the morning. We just finished finally getting these paper rolls loaded. It is a whopping 9 degrees outside. Cold. And we also got a whole reset while sitting here. We got a whole reset while we were sitting here waiting. Like, are you kidding me? But we are loaded. We're about to hit the road. I'm just waiting on my air tanks to fill up so I can get on down the road to where I park. But yeah, see y'all soon. What's going on, y'all? We are up here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. It is 7:42 in the morning. Yeah, I drove it out from Lawton, Oklahoma to Fort Dodge, Iowa. One whole shift, one full 10 hours and 55 minutes. And we got our butts up here. We offloaded last night and dropped we dropped our trailer last night. Took our straps off that we could because 2 of them were frozen onto the load. It's currently -12. My truck is lying. It's -12 up here. So we are bundled up right now, getting ready to go. I gotta go pick up my new trailer and go over to Sioux City, and then we'll be good to go. So, all right. We'll see y'all over there. What's going on, y'all? We are back at Fort Dodge, like I said I'd be, and we are reloaded with this load going to Irving, Texas. Thank goodness. Unfortunately, Irving, Texas just got hit with a massive ice storm, so who knows? I might end up sitting on this load from today until Thursday instead of just until Wednesday, or maybe even longer. So we'll see what happens. But personally, I'm hoping that we get that I'm able to get offloaded. It's like I said, it's just going to Irving, Texas. A good 762 miles or something like that. The hope is that that I'll be able to get offloaded, but you know, with the current weather conditions, it just is what it is. Honestly, when it comes to flatbed trucking, I definitely recommend anyone who starts in the winter instead of in the summer. I started in the summer doing flatbed trucking. I started, you know, full-time truck driving last winter. We're hauling rock. And, you know, I learned quite a bit about how to maneuver my truck, how to off-road my truck, all that, because I was hauling rock to job sites in snow and ice. But when it comes to flatbedding, most of the most difficult stuff you're going to encounter is going to be in the winter. like dealing with frozen tarps, things like that. Because wet tarps, they suck, but they're easily handled. Frozen tarps, it's like trying to shove around cardboard. So if you can, if you're looking at getting into trucking, I highly recommend going ahead and starting in the winter. Yeah, it sucks, it's cold, but you're at least gonna get the hard stuff, and you're gonna find out great methods to use that are effective in the cold, instead of having to adapt your methods to the cold. Because it's all well and good until your tarps are frozen, like I'm saying. So yeah, just food for thought there. I'm probably gonna go ahead and do my 10-hour break here at this Georgia Pacific, simply because I don't really want to drive at night right now, because during the daylight, certain areas in the United States right now are sketchy in this going up and down I-35. At night, it only gets worse. Like, I'll leave out in the wee hours of the morning, but I'm gonna try and, you know, park it pretty early. I'm not trying to be out too far past the sunset. So, like, I'm fine starting earlier than the sunset, because then, you know, there's less people out on the road. I don't have to deal with as much traffic that could cause me injury, things like that. And it's just me for the most part, you know, me and other drivers who think like me. But, you know, during the day and going into the night from the day, you got to deal with a lot more of that crap, which I just don't want to deal with personally. So I'm not going to. As you can see, there's a lot of snow. A lot of snow. Back of my tarps are great. Now I just gotta go fix the bungees on the other side. All of my everything is gonna be basically gonna have to be thrown from this side, because this is not where the winches are. The winches are on the other side. So, except for 2 of them up there, and then 2 back here. So, yeah, we're gonna have some fun with that. It's currently -3 degrees here in Fort Dodge, Iowa. So, needless to say, it's freaking cold. But, you know, it is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do, and hopefully not freeze to death. And hopefully not get pneumonia like my dad's got. Because, yeah, this weather ain't treating him too good. And yes, I know I'm skipping areas with my bungee cords, but that's because some of them are frozen, some of them aren't. And you gotta create enough friction to get them to come loose a little bit. And hopefully not pop. Because if they pop, that's gonna hurt. That's not gonna reach. Better for now. And you know, in the winter time, you gotta take breaks. In the summer too, midsummer, because you know it's so hot. Well, in this case, it's because it's so cold. You need to get inside, get your toes warmed up, and you know, try and make sure you're not losing any of them. Right now I'm wearing tennis shoes out in this, and I'm walking, well, they're not really tennis shoes, they're more like Vans, but they're Levi's, so super cheap. But the reason for that is because when I was wearing my steel toes earlier, it was like having my toes up against an ice block, so I lost feeling in my toes fast, and I'm like, yeah, that's not good. And it took nearly 3 hours for me to finally get feeling back in my toes earlier. So I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that one again. I'm wearing 2 pairs of socks even. Like, we're trying here. We're trying. But, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Gotta make that money. Gotta make them miles. So you gotta make magic happen. Miles, money equal magic. That's my motto. Catch y'all later. All right, y'all. It is 7:20 in the morning, and we are 109 miles from Kansas City. I left at 3 in the morning, almost 4, because I wanted to make myself a cup of tea. Nice 50-ounce mug of it. But as you can see, it has clearly snowed a decent amount over here in Iowa. It's currently -4 degrees according to my dash, but according to my phone, it's -7. So I don't know what to believe. Either way, we're coming up pretty close to the state border here, so that's good. Getting out of Iowa into Missouri. Once we get to Kansas City, we're gonna get onto I-70. Well, we're gonna take north I-29 to get over to I-70 to go across all the way through Topeka, and then we'll drop south on I-335, which will drop us down to Emporia, and then Emporia, Kansas, and we'll join back up with I-35, and we'll keep going south from there. We're going to Tonkawa on this today, but I'm gonna call where I'm supposed to be delivering, and we'll see if I'm able to deliver tomorrow. And if I am, then I'll just go down to the border of Oklahoma and Texas and park there for the night, since there's nowhere to park after that. If I'm not, then I'm gonna park in Tonkawa. But I'm not able to call them for a little bit, because they don't open until 8 o'clock, and it's only 7:22. But yeah, I was gonna record while I was strapping everything down, but I kept having to get inside my truck to warm up because I kept losing feeling in my toes and in my fingers. So please, please, please stay safe and stay warm. If you have to take whatever job you're doing, if it involves being out in the cold, please take breaks. Nothing is worth losing your appendages for. Okay? Alright, y'all. We'll catch up with y'all later. Alright, y'all. Here we go. Setting off again. It is now 2:20 in the morning. I've actually been up since 11 o'clock. Because that's around about when my 10-hour break was up anyway. But this place doesn't open until 7 in the morning. And that's even if they'll take my load at 7. We'll have to wait and see. But I was actually parked right here where this empty spot is, and then this other Kime driver parked next to me. But we're setting off now, guys. Got 4 hours and 20 minutes to go. I've timed it out so it says I'll get there at 6:40, which is 20 minutes before they're supposed to open anyway, and we're golden. And so we just got a quick jaunt down the road, and we'll see y'all when we get there. Love, peace, and chitlin grease, y'all. All right, y'all. Here we go again. About to set off from hometown. we delivered that load of sheetrock yesterday. It was roof board. We delivered that yesterday in Irving, Texas. But it was such a crazy go because I was trying to race against my clock to get my next load. I didn't record none of it. I mean, y'all, it wouldn't have slowed me down too much, but to have to worry about what y'all can see and all that, I was like, okay, I can't deal with that right now. The bag is more important. But we are setting off now. And we're gonna go up to Woodward, Oklahoma, and we're gonna get fuel, and then from there we're gonna go up to Stockton, Kansas. We actually picked up aluminum in Olney, Texas yesterday, so I had to tarp and plastic wrap all this load, which that took me forever. Honestly, if something requires plastic wrapping, should that not be done by the people who preload the trailers? Because they put them in a bay where you've got no freaking ability to block the wind other than closing the doors. And guess what happens when you close the doors? It gets super hot. It's not very fun. But anyway, after the 2.5 hours spent there, we got up the road 2 hours back to hometown, and we're about to take off at nearly 4 in the morning. Woke up at 3, had myself a cup of tea, drank some water, did my pre-trip. Now we're cruising on through, trying to make sure not to hit nobody, because you saw that random pickup truck come back here and just turn around, because that was weird. But according to my Garmin, it says I'll be there at 10:30, but I have to stop and get fuel, so we'll say probably around about 11 o'clock. My delivery time is between 7 and 2. So I got plenty of, I'll be right in the middle of that space. So that's good stuff. Darn glare from all these buildings. It's glaring off my window, making it hard to see through here. Okay, we are clear. This is just a yield sign. Here we go. Making the turn. Huh, that's a weird place for a cop to sit. I don't normally seem to see them there. Alright, y'all. Love, peace, and chitlin grease. We'll see y'all soon. Alright, guys. Here we go. We are at the receiver. They're having me back up a little bit, just so they can get the small stuff off the top of my load. And then I'm going to have to back into that bay over there. Not sure how far back they want me. Didn't exactly say, so I'm just gonna stop right about here. Yep. But yeah, we are over here. We are about to start getting fully offloaded, and once we start backing into that bay over there, I'll tow you back in. Alright, guys, we got idiot FedEx drivers who think they own the place, and we're about to pull forward into that bay because they just realized, oh, the cranes are on the other side from where where your load is. So just pull forward into the bay, and then we'll have you back out. I said, okay, no problem. So we're gonna pull forward into this bay. A little bit slippery over here. I actually twisted my ankle while I was getting all the tarps and stuff off. It was not very pleasing. All right, let's pull forward up in here. Perfect. Perfect. In we go. Pretty cool work happening over there. They're just craning it off me right now. Pretty cool stuff, pretty cool stuff. Yeah. This is where they make trailers and tarps. And all that. It's pretty loud in here though. So, we'll catch y'all soon. Alright guys, I decided to go ahead and record the guy in front of me getting loaded since it's super windy and cold. So that way you can see what I'm getting loaded with. It's just shingles. But yeah, it's crazy windy. You can see it rolling along over here. And I gotta throw straps in this. This is fun. This is just going to Shawnee, Kansas, so I'm gonna drive an hour and a half down the road, park for the night, and then deliver at 8 in the morning. So enjoy the time lapse. Hey guys, I'd like to apologize for not getting much video this week so far, but the offload process has started. We're actually nearly offloaded. We got like one pallet left, but I'm in such a crazy go that I can't really spend the time to get stuff right on the video because we got to get over to Edgerton, Kansas to get loaded so we can get over to Wellsville, turn in our paperwork, and get on down the road again so I can make it home today, hopefully. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, love, peace, and chitlin grease. We'll see y'all soon. All right, y'all. This is going to be the end of this video. We are in Edgerton at the Kubota, waiting to get loaded. They are very, very busy. I don't know if you can see, but I'm backed up to the bay. They're very, very busy, very busy. And We've already got our chains and binders set up for what we're getting, because we are getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 SVL 75s. They're all going to the same place. They all deliver the same day, and we are Gucci. But yeah, so we're gonna go deliver these on Monday. This is our home load. I've been voluntold to take a driver home in Chickasha, Oklahoma. So I'm gonna have to do that before I'm able to go home. So that's why I'm gonna end the video here, because I have to chain this down super fast, get my paperwork super fast, and get on the road to go get him before I'm able to go home myself. So, because I have to drop him off first. So, because it's on the way. So yeah. If you liked the video, if you've watched this far, I love your face. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you again next week. Love, peace, and shit, and grace, y'all.